Yeah, I think we can start. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. My name is Edomilio, and today we're gonna start this conversation here. Happy New Year for everybody. Talking about creativity. And I have very creative people with here to discuss with me, Beatriz and Mariana. Okay, so Mariana, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Mariana. I am 35 years. I am mom, have two kids, age 10 years old, and my daughter have 8 years old. I am customer support in wellness business, and I started talk to improve my fluency in English and Spanish. And I in my walking here, I am very well, and I approve the moment with my friends in here, and changes my mind in the forms I am going to my destiny to make a fluency in English.
Wow, wow, very good. You started very good. Nice. How long have you been studying English? Not only
Um,
here, but in your life.
um, when I was teenager, I started my studies, and in 2019, I went to New York City
All right.
for the immersion in Black culture and things about that.
Wow.
But I felt a little difficult in many moments.
It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Very nice. I think I really would like to learn how to speak, Black English, but it's hard
Yes,
because you need to have a very deep immersion in the culture.
yes.
Thanks a lot, Mariana. Welcome.
Welcome,
Beatriz, how about
welcome.
you?
I am Beatriz. I am 32 years old. I am from São Paulo, but I live in Portugal. Almost a little more 1 year. I live in with my husband and my daughter. She is 2 years old, and I I have a degree in accounting. And an MBA in business management. In this moment, I don't work. I leave my work finish November, and I concentrate me now in speak more English for stay this more fluent because I want to new opportunities for jobs, and that's it.
And how it's been for you? Like, you feel that you are improving, and what's your self-evaluation?
Oh, uh, I don't. But I have one interview in the next week. I am a lot afraid because I I would I would only speak and ask it with answer for me. But interview have a lot calm. I sorry. How do you say conseguir?
Yeah, we have
I
many ways to say it, but
eu consegui
okay.
explain for questions for uh, asking for me, and in this time I enter in December. I enter in Talk and Talk. I study English in all 2024 for
Okay.
grammatics, in particular classes, and I need get other uh, part. tasks, and I
Okay.
changed this for conversation. And today I don't more afraid for speak.
Mm-hmm.
The same I get errors or no, but
We all have
yes,
our coming. Okay.
I I stay more calm for this.
That's, yeah, I think that's the point. So you will get it in a very good way, manner. Let's start this conversation and we can catch some points you you all bring here. But when you are trying to be creative, what inspires you? Be more creative. And no, the first question will be, I will change. The question will be, do you consider yourself a creative person? And why?
No,
But no,
I don't consider me creative person. Included
and why
when
not?
I
So
see the questions, I know I think and now because it's difficult for me create things, but I think it's in my life. I need to concentrate if I need to do.
that's very nice.
Yes,
But as Brazilian, you are naturally, I believe that you are naturally creative. We are naturally creative. It's not
yes,
it's because the culture, I think, this, based on the
yes,
culture. Okay, so we
yes.
like to do it because it's the way we learned how to live. I believe. Uh, Mariana, how about you? What's your point on it?
I, in my opinion, I am a very creativity person. I love to make make things with my hands, making art tools and painting with my daughter.
Wow.
Mm, and when I have a time to creative music with my friends, things about that.
You play something or sing?
Sing
Okay. What do you play?
little bit R&B soul styles.
You sing or play?
Yes, sing.
Okay. Oh wow, nice, very nice. Well, I will enjoy this answer. And how how do you think you can be creative in your interview, Beatriz? When you have you need to answer something that you don't know, but I need to overcome it.
I I believe uh, uh, that I concentrate this. I concentrate. I need to do to answer, and I think it stay more natural conversation. You don't transparency. You have afraid your
Okay.
insecurity. I I tried to demonstrate confiance, confident, and involving my conversation. This included the have four people in the conversation. I four Italians, and I see this. Why? But
I didn't understand. Are you practicing with Italians? That's it?
no, I speak in English, but having conversation quatro Italians per
Ah,
people,
okay. Okay.
and they have had mix Italian. and the English.
Ah, okay.
But for me, they speak a lot of slow, and I understand the context, but don't concentrate me in the words because I believe I can forgot myself.
Okay. But see, I think this is a very common misunderstanding. Like the people always try to focus on the word specifically, like individual. But actually we are contextual people. And even in Portuguese, I could say uh, in Goianese, okay? In Goianese, I could say, pega esse trem pra mim. You didn't send, you don't know what I told you, but I will take something for you, okay? And I do not spoke in a very clearly manner, but you understood. So I think sometimes takes a long time. We cannot progress in English because we are always focused on individual words and that word I do not understand, so I do not understand the whole sentence and so on.
In this situation, I needed to concentrate me in context
Yeah,
because I knew that I can forgot.
yeah, very, very good, very good. Mariana, the question will be addressed to you. Um, how do you how do you do to be creative singing? It's a curious because I like to sing as well. So do
How?
you like to be more performance person, like you are very expressive when you are singing? Because when I imagine some people that is singing R&B, always imagine a very powerful presence,
Yes,
right?
yes. I will the person's many expressful singer. I felt more things about the music, because the person express your soul in the moment this person singer, you
Wow.
know. And in my opinion, singer have the powerful voices, but your expression performance, it sounds so higher.
Okay.
It's a loud, uh, how if the is a louder sound, but it's all performation.
Okay. Oh, wow. And what's your favorite singer or artist? You can choose two or three, I don't know,
We artists or songs?
artists.
Artists. Difficult for me because I love a lot Whitney Houston,
Oh,
and
wow.
but nowadays I love to listen songs the Money Long and Caesar Money Long, um, Ella Mai still. Mm, it's a
Cisa, I
different
know that is SZA, right? A girl
SZA.
that, okay, yeah,
Yes,
okay. Nice. Awesome, awesome,
yes.
awesome. Okay,
But
nice.
Money Long is my top one
I
in
will.
my watch list. The
Okay,
singers.
okay. Welcome, Nunes Pais. I don't know your name. Welcome to this conversation. You are quite late, but I accept. Can you introduce yourself, say about you, and answer if you consider yourself creative or not?
Hello, good morning. My name is Nunes. I am 41 years old. I'm from Campinas, São Paulo. Uh, I live in Leiria, Portugal, with my wife and my daughter. I work in bathroom ceramic company. So
Okay, okay. Be welcome, be welcome. Nunes, do you consider yourself a creative person?
so I think my inspiration and sometimes I can do to make my daily life easier.
Okay, very, very Brazilian. Very Brazilian. Okay. Guys, let's answer the question number 3 because I think it's interesting. Let's start with Mariana. Mariana, do you consider creativity is a skill that can be developed or is a natural or an innate talent? Like the people born um, creative.
I will. The creativity person is born with the skills because I have an example with my mother. My mother have a very creativity person and create the things about the things, fresh things, the she recycle
Ah,
things
okay,
and
recycling. Okay.
recycling and have a new things about the plastics or
Wow.
paper and I see is you born with the skills, you're born with creativity, in my opinion.
Okay, no problem. Beatriz, how about you? Do you think we can develop or is natural,
I
reborn?
I believe if the creative can develop it, because depending context you stay, you need create or make one thing or situation or answer. You have a is you have a thinking more, and I think it's context you stay taught. I think it is. I think it's
Okay.
developed, yes.
You think we can develop as well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Or
Nunes, how about
sorry,
okay, go
one
ahead, Beatriz.
curious. Mariana sing very well. I don't sing in all my life, but I stay in choral in the mess. I no, why? I don't know, but I stay.
Oh, this is like let me I need to say something because I like to play and I like to sing as well. So you can sometimes have some ability to sing, okay? Because you can, how can I say, how can we kind of understand the language of sound, right? Sometimes you cannot express with your voice the song that you like, but maybe you can comprehend the sounds in terms of being um, of understanding how can we do with it. I will just open my Kindle, turn on my Kindle. I'm reading a book from let me see the name. The Creative Act. The guy is Rick Rubin, right? Rick Rubin. If you check and research about Rick Rubin, he don't know to play anything, but he's a producer. He's a very big producer. And all this album he produced it was awesome in a very different style, a lot of very different style. So Rick Rubin's a kind of very, this kind of thing that he cannot sing, he cannot play, but he understand and comprehend the whole information about songs and music and so on and so on. So sometimes we are focused on the songs, on things that we always it's very familiar for us, but we have many types of ways of being creative. That's what I believe. Okay, but it's my point. But yeah, let's move forward. Nunes, what do you think about it? Do you think we born with it or we can develop?
I believe that creativity is a skill that can be developed over time. Because
Over time, okay.
the more we dedicate ourselves to finding solution to everyday problems.
Okay. Yeah, I see. This is interesting because you said over time, and I believe that we have a lot of people that is very creative, but the people they cannot show because they are afraid, blocked. For example, my example nowadays, I will start write a new letter about a lot of topics that I like to think. But it's something that I only feel that I can do it right now because I started to say, oh, I know a lot of stuffs, and well, I will produce this newsletter, okay? But I think in the past I wasn't able to think the same, like, oh, I cannot do these, it's a kind of being brave or confident, the confidence. Sometimes the people are not confident to do something, and this feeling blocks this stuff. Let's move this topic. What do you do, or what do you think we could do to maintain ourselves creative? Habits, simple habits, or Mariana, what do you think?
I define the things we I I need to listen music every day, and I I have I have a contact with parks with the nature
Okay,
and I, oh, because every moment you change your filters about things. Do you advance your creativity? You know, but nowadays I think it is. I need to listen music every day. I need to see the nature and it is.
okay. Uh, you said about that artist, Money Long, is that the name? Can you type it for
Yes.
me? I will check. Beatriz, how about you? Okay.
I think you concentrate in your tasks if you need to do in in constance you review your objective goals if you complete or no, and if you I need or I change for uh, to do for your tasks. And Mariana said one thing interesting. Music for me, it's good for concenter. I like this. other people's maybe no in my turn, but music I like.
Okay. Okay, so music is something that you can feel that can trigger your creativity.
Yes.
Nice, nice. And you said about review tasks and okay, manage this progress. Do you do it in your goals and so on? You always reviewing your things and so on? Because it's
Yes.
something that I would like to have, but I cannot do that.
I
I always
tried.
on need to.
I in this moment too, because I put myself a lot of things for to do, but in day I don't complete a half.
Okay,
But I try all week review if I need to do for don't forget the center.
okay, very organized. Nice. I would like to have to be like this. Sometimes it's hard. Nunes, how about you? What's your point? Do you think we can, what do you do to maintain yourself creative or something that we could do to be more creative?
Usually at work or at home, I'm sure the success of my ideas, how much it's making my life easier, how much it's helped me in in my day to day life.
Okay, okay. I will say, I will answer this question. And I think I do almost what Mariana has done, like the nature sometimes, the sea. Nowadays I'm living in Rio de Janeiro. So, sometimes walking the streets and see the people, and, you know, I like a lot. I enjoy, and I started to have a lot of different insights about a lot of even topics here to discuss here in Talk. And that's it. And listen music a lot. And I, all the day listen music and sometimes playing some instrument. That's something that really I feel that I can, maintain myself more balanced. Guys, now a very personal situation. Can you share with us, for us, uh, some some moment that you was creative and you do something very different or special, or I don't know, because you was creative. Beatriz, do you remember any moment like this?
Now I remember the my father birthday in the last week. My parents stayed here, but go to Brazil now, and I like to moments in this, and I I organize a symbol birthday because my family all together in this moment. And I use my creativity for one simple moment for us. I remember now this because I like these moments,
Okay,
but
very
I
nice,
don't
very nice.
I don't uh, I could organize it, but I tried.
Wow, nice, nice. So you are a creative person. Wow.
Thank you.
Mariana, how about you? You remember any moment?
Yes, the similar that you say it. Mm, I think so. The mothers have the more creativity because every every no, 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 no. next year have an opportunity to use your creativity in your children birthdays, things about that, or organized lunches, organized meetings with family, you know. But in my case, I have a chance, or I have an opportunity to use my creativity when I stay with my friends, and talk about the singers, talk about the piece. I don't remember exactly right now, but I think it is that.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Mariana. Nunes, how about you? Do you remember any moment when you were uh, creative and you use your power?
I don't remember nothing.
Nunes, how long have you been here in Talk and Talk?
Repeat, please, for.
How long have you been studying here in Talk and Talk?
Oh, 1 month,
Okay,
but
so be welcome.
is my for immersion.
Okay, very new. Okay, very nice. Go ahead. Okay. Guys, I always ask that because when I don't know the people, how long have you been here in talking, how long have you been studying English in your life? Right? Just to measure and to understand. Guys, I will enjoy this Beatrice comment here. You know, Beatrice, to you, the question. You create the question for you. Do you consider that become modern, make yourself or made yourself more creative, and why?
Yes, you need, I explained this. You need to reinvent all the time because the energy for children is a lot of difference than me. And sometimes you don't know the children to do, and you trying to describe or trying to uh, change the focus of the child. And you need to reinvent for your actions, for you to do, for to made. And
Mhm.
it's interesting this because I I try make activities for I think test the imagine of my daughter, and I like this. I like these moments.
Oh,
I evaluate this.
okay. So you have to adapt all the time because you passing through a lot of different situations because the energy of the kids, right?
Yes, now the kid
Chaotic
uh,
energy.
want one thing in the 2 minutes, don't can more, and you adapt principle of the house is different. It's difficult and challenging more. The other
Yeah.
place it's more. Mariana's know this.
Yeah. Mariana, what do you think about it? Do you
Yeah.
become modern made you more creative?
Yes, I think is a right sense. The mother, when had a mother, your creativity is activation in this moment. and use your creativity anytime. For when you go out with your kids, or when you stay in your home, you need to use your creativity for enjoy and play and have entertainment, and don't use the screen for that. It's a very difficult this moment because every child and kids uh, needs and needs a screen for your entertainment, and it's a challenge for mothers, in my opinion.
Do you consider yourself a calm person?
Uh, depends of moments.
Depende
I
muito. Okay.
scream, I scream, I say loud, I but when I stay very quiet, I am calm.
Okay.
But I know I scream there's a lot.
Thanks, Mariana.
Welcome.
Thanks for sharing. Nunes, for you, are you father?
Yes,
Yes.
I have three three daughters.
Okay. Three. So, do you think become father made you more creative?
Yes, I been father, um, helping my daughter in in creative uh, plays. Não sei agora a palavra. Plays and the dancing, school. I I help for the other any things.
You help them in a lot of different moments, right? In school and
Yes.
dancing and activities. Okay, nice. Guys, let me explain something here about this conversation. When I'm running, right? Sometimes I choose a topic like this and I write this question, but I do not consider that's very productive following questions, uh, in a linear mood. So I like to maintain this conversation like this. Sometimes could be hard. I will explain in Portuguese, Nunes, if you want, but could be hard, but it's something that we need to overcome to progress in English, right? So, em português, eu gosto de manter a conversa assim, tem um tópico, mas eu abro as questões para que a gente possa manter a conversa dinâmica e não seguindo questões. Isso vai fazer com que algumas pessoas tenham certa dificuldade. Mas, assim, pode ter certeza que essa dificuldade, ela vai fazer com que o progresso seja muito mais rápido. Assim, vai ser um salto, porque até o seu cérebro se adapta a isso. Então, você começa a ter mais atenção e, assim, rapidez na hora de te concentrar com isso, tá? So, this is the point of this conversation. And I can, I'm very I don't know how can I explain that, but I've been here since the beginning of the pandemic, guys, and I saw a lot of people learning English, right? So for me, it's kind of sometimes I like to do it because I want to help more the people, right? You need to do this, you need to move forward. So sometimes could be more hard and so on, but that's the deal. If you want to learn, I think, guys, I will other question about learning, creativity and learning. Do you feel or do you think when we are learning a new thing in the beginning, we will always suffer? Beatriz, what do you think? If you want, I can do it again.
Repeat all the
Repeat the
question.
question. Okay. Do you think or believe that when we are learning a new thing, we are learning a new thing,
Mm-hmm.
we'll always need to suffer? It's kind of, oh, it's hard and you are a new thing, and we start to suffer a lot. Oh, I don't know
Oh,
what to do.
if I don't answer you, talking for me. But I like learning. I desmotivate a lot of fast when I need stay in the same task all day. I don't like. I desmotivate fast, very quickly, and I like learning. I like know about the things in my face in my I think it's above in I think I like to learning the context in my turn, and I think it is motivate for me learning. I don't know if I answer you.
Yeah, I think you answered. I was thinking about suffering, like when you are starting a new thing, you suffer or not. Very, oh, I will do it.
Suffer. I don't know if
Suffer
suffer.
de sofrer.
Ah, yes. In, when I start here, I suffer a lot of in the 2 or 3 immersion. But after no, after I I need to speak. I need to. I like new other person, other people,
Mhm.
and I suffer in the start. After no.
Okay. Uh, and how about you, Marianne? What do you think? We always need to suffer or not? There something that we cannot suffer in the beginning, very beginning?
In beginning, I think it's suffering because your brain don't comfortable zone. You go out to your comfort zone and you haven't you make a pressure yourself to go development goals and improvement your experience and growth
Mhm.
in your person.
Yeah. Yeah, this point is so interesting because the people they kind of mix your personal the people the person you are with your language. If you commit mistakes, you are a bad person. And the people, oh my God, I spoke that word wrongly and start to suffering, blame yourself for, a week. Oh my God, you know, the word is this and I told that. Oh, I'm very bad. The people, blaming and
But I think you stay in the development all the time, and mistakes is a is a going. Mistakes vão acontecer.
I have a quote. I created right now my quote. My quote I created is that we always commit mistake. All the people are committing a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
what will happen is that sometimes you committing a lot or so many mistakes that your mistakes, when the people see, will be the best, like the best level. But we always can progress that, move forward. That your level is not the best. You can always move forward. But yeah. So, for example, sometimes I'm writing a report, and when I'm writing, I always say, "Oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible." But okay, I can do it, and I'm doing. This is
Mm.
terrible, but how can I, can organize it? And when the people read, "Oh my God, very good," and I said, "Oh yeah," but I did it so many times that I know that I can, be better, better. But I always trying to be better, better, better.
I remember my parents here. My mother's correct me in one moment if I speak one Indian person. But it's simple, don't be incorrect. But in context, you put the other word. In the past, I suffer with this, but now no.
Okay,
I said with her, I know, tipo, ok.
very nice, very nice.
Interesting,
And
you
even because
evaluate this.
sometimes for me it's kind of, oh my God, Indians, they speak English very good. They born speaking English. And I don't know the word, like, oh, the very right English comes from United States and England. But we have Sweden, we have Norway, we have, oh my God, Canada, we have South Africa, Nigeria. All the people born speaking English, they speak in a very good English. And yeah, that's
I
okay.
think in many moments we have a impostor syndrome
I believe it as
and
well.
don't believe in goals and in the skills we are growing in this process.
Yeah. I always say that my goal is speaking like an Indian. Like, first, we need to start this conversation, like something like that. I will reach it. And I'm pretending here, but I will reach it. Nunes, for you, the same question. Do you believe or think that when we are start learning something new, and I will do it in Portuguese, we always need to suffer? Do you understand?
I think so. I think so. I
Okay.
I suffer every day to learn with immersions because how do you say falta?
Here we do not translate the things, but Joe, just go ahead. I will say
Because
something about it, okay?
I know é, que falta vocabulary for me,
Okay.
e, but I like to listen as conversation for adquirir more vocabulary.
Okay, that's it. That's the deal here. I will explain a little bit why we do not translate here, okay? Vou explicar por que a gente não traduz. Isso sim, toda escola de inglês deveria saber. Se você, como sou pesquisador, né, cientista, eu leio o dia todo, leio todas as coisas. Mas quando a gente está criando sinapses neurais da conversa de um idioma que a gente não é nativo, a gente precisa fechar o ciclo da sinapse. Então você pega uma palavra e aí você conecta com uma para formar uma sentença, certo? Se você, no meio dessa sentença, na interrupção do seu pensamento, pergunta assim, como que é essa palavra em inglês? Você interrompeu o seu pensamento. E aí seu pensamento não cria um ciclo completo. Então é melhor fazer como as crianças fazem. As crianças fazem isso naturalmente, porque é o caminho natural, que é inglês, inglês, português, inglês, inglês, português, em português. Aí depois ela aprende como que é a palavra em inglês, é inglês, inglês. Mas de uma maneira muito fluida, sabe? The better you can do it will be the best performance you can have. Like, na natural mood, create synapses and linking words and so on. Por esse motivo, tem pessoas que passam muito tempo sem fazendo aula de inglês e aí depois não conseguem falar. Eles sabem, sim, eles sabem gramática melhor do que americano. Sabe todas as regras. Mas não consegue falar porque não criou sinapse das palavras. Right? So this is a natural approach that we can use to enhance, to advance our English. Right? So guys, we will finish our conversation. No problem. No problem, Beatriz. I always like to talk about it because I love learn about language. Since I started to learn English, I start to read more. I'm geologist, right? I'm geologist. I study rocks and I'm a researcher right now. The oil field uh, area. But guys, when I started to learn English, I started to, research the language, research language and how the people, and I really love to talk about it. So this is something that for me it's a pleasure. Okay. So guys, bye bye. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and see you in the next week. Okay. Thanks a lot, Mariana, Beatriz. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Nunes.
Bye bye.
See you